Welcome to back global bike buzz in a world where adventure calls louder than ever. Royal Enfield has stepped up to the challenge once again. The 2026 Royal Enfield Himalayan 411 has arrived, and it's more than just an update, it's a complete redefinition of what the modern middleweight adventure bike can be. Built on the philosophy of simplicity, durability, and real-world capability, the new Himalayan keeps the soul of the original but refines every single aspect for a new era of riders. At first glance, you can tell that the 2026 model is sharper, stronger, and more confident. The overall silhouette remains true to the Himalayan DNA: tall stance, commanding ground clearance, upright ergonomics, but every line has been tightened up for better aerodynamics and improved aesthetics. The new LED headlamp, complete with a halo DRL, gives it a premium and purposeful look, while the sculpted tank design with metal shrouds adds muscle to the frame. Royal Enfield has kept that rugged, go-anywhere appeal alive, but with a modern touch that feels more international than ever before. Powering the 2026 Himalayan 411 is the familiar yet refined 411 cubic centimeters single-cylinder engine, now fine-tuned for better mid-range grunt and smoother delivery. This long-stroke motor produces around 28 horsepower and 32 Nm of torque, delivering a blend of low-end punch and steady high-speed performance. It's mated to a slick 6-speed gearbox, yes, you heard that right, 6 gears now, to improve highway cruising and reduce vibrations. The fueling system has been reworked with advanced fuel injection mapping, which makes throttle response crisp and predictable, whether you're crawling up a rocky trail or blasting down the open road. Royal Enfield has focused heavily on ride quality this time around. The chassis is a completely redesigned tubular steel frame that's lighter yet stronger, giving the Himalayan improved stability both on and off the tarmac. The suspension setup features $43 million forks at the front with 200 mm of travel, and a monoshock at the rear offering 180 mm travel, both tuned to handle tough terrains while maintaining comfort during long-distance touring. With 220 mm of ground clearance, this bike means business when it comes to off-road exploration. Rocks, ruts, gravel, or mud, the 2026 Himalayan 411 takes it all in stride. Riders who value comfort will immediately notice the difference. The seat height has been slightly adjusted to offer a balance between accessibility and commanding view. The seat padding has been improved, and the split seat design adds better lumbar support for long journeys. The handlebars are positioned perfectly for both seated and standing riding postures, making it effortless to switch between adventure touring and trail riding. The ergonomics have been fine-tuned based on feedback from global riders, and it really shows in how natural it feels. The electronics package is where the new Himalayan really surprises. The centerpiece is the updated Tripper navigation system, now with a larger full-color TFT display featuring Bluetooth connectivity, turn-by-turn navigation, call and message alerts, and real-time ride data. The interface is intuitive, and riders can toggle between modes with simple joystick controls on the handlebar. Dual-channel ABS is standard, and for the first time, the rear ABS can be switched off for pure off-road fun. There's also a new ride-by-wire throttle system, which allows for multiple ride modes including eco, road, and off-road, each optimizing the throttle response and traction to suit your conditions. The braking system has been upgraded with a 300 mm front disc and 240 mm rear disc, both with improved calipers that provide better bite and modulation. Combined with dual-channel ABS, you get confidence-inspiring control even on loose surfaces. The 21-inch front and 17-inch rear spoke wheels, wrapped in dual-purpose tires, further enhance its off-road capability while ensuring stable road manners. One of the strongest points of the new Himalayan 411 is its build quality. Royal Enfield has made major improvements in materials, fit, and finish. The switchgear feels premium, the paint quality is richer, and the metal panels feel solid and well put together. The bike has a more refined feel overall, with reduced vibrations, tighter tolerances, and better component quality. This is no longer a purely rugged tool, it's a polished adventure companion that's equally at home on city streets and mountain trails. Royal Enfield also paid attention to practicality. The Himalayan now comes with integrated mounting points for luggage systems, crash guards, and a redesigned rear rack capable of holding heavier loads. The fuel tank holds 15 liters, offering a range of around 400 kilometers depending on riding conditions, which is perfect for long adventure trips. The windscreen has been re-engineered with adjustable height, reducing wind buffeting on long highway rides. USB charging ports are now standard, along with a 12V socket for powering GPS devices or action cameras. In terms of design language, Royal Enfield has struck the perfect balance between rugged adventure and modern sophistication. The matte finishes, bold tank graphics, and color options like glacier white, sleet black, and dune sand reflect its dual nature, tough yet stylish. The exposed frame elements and functional design cues, such as the metal bashplate, minimal side panels, and high-mounted front fender, emphasize its go-anywhere intent. Everything looks purposeful, and nothing feels overdone. Performance-wise, the 2026 Himalayan feels more agile and responsive than its predecessor. The new chassis gives it better balance, while the lighter overall weight enhances maneuverability in tight corners or technical trails. On highways, it can comfortably cruise at 110 to 120 km per hour with minimal vibration, thanks to the refined engine and improved aerodynamics. The sixth gear really transforms the experience, less strain on the engine, smoother ride, and better fuel efficiency. In the city, the bike feels nimble and composed, making it a practical daily ride as well. Off-road performance has also seen a serious upgrade. The suspension tuning and frame geometry allow the Himalayan to take on steep climbs, loose sand, and rocky paths with impressive stability. Standing on the pegs feels natural, and the bike communicates traction beautifully. The switchable ABS helps you slide into corners or descend steep slopes without worrying about unwanted wheel lock. Whether you're exploring mountain passes or riverbeds, the 2026 Himalayan inspires confidence at every turn. Royal Enfield has priced the new Himalayan 411 competitively at around $6,000 internationally, or approximately 3.25 Indian rupees lakh in India, ex-showroom. For what it offers, that's exceptional value. It's affordable, capable, and versatile, a true adventure bike that doesn't break the bank. It's a machine for explorers who want to experience the world on two wheels without worrying about complexity or cost. One of the standout qualities of the Himalayan has always been its simplicity, and Royal Enfield has kept that spirit alive. It's easy to maintain, easy to modify, and incredibly reliable. The new version carries forward that legacy but brings in the refinement and tech that today's riders expect. It's the kind of motorcycle that can be your everyday commuter, your weekend trail buddy, or your long-distance tourer all in one. When you compare it to rivals like the KTM 390 Adventure or the BMW G310 GS, the Himalayan may not win in sheer power or electronics, but it wins hearts with character, accessibility, and real-world usability. It's more than a bike, it's a gateway to adventure. It's for the dreamers, the wanderers, and those who believe that the best roads are the ones less traveled. To sum it up, the 2026 Royal Enfield Himalayan 411 represents evolution done right. It's stronger, smoother, and smarter, but it still feels authentic, still feels like a Himalayan. It's the motorcycle that invites you to pack your bags, point at a map, and just ride across cities, through forests, and over mountains. Royal Enfield has delivered a machine that proves adventure doesn't have to come with compromises. This is the kind of bike that makes you want to keep going, one horizon after another. So, if you're looking for an adventure motorcycle that blends power, comfort, simplicity, and charm, the 2026 Royal Enfield Himalayan 411 might just be the perfect companion for your next big journey. Whether you're a new rider stepping into the world of adventure or a seasoned explorer seeking something reliable and soulful, the Himalayan 411 is ready to take you wherever your heart desires.